J Body.
We in here, Trey.
Hey.
We in here, bro.
Yo, so to get us started, man, let's introduce ourselves.
Yes, sir.
I'm Track Addict, owner of Studio Plug Memphis. I do it all, you know, music, recording, photography, videos, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Then I got my guy right here, J Body.
J Body, man. Everybody know me. Landscaper, promoter. Man, I sell all type of different products from candles to promotion to whatever you name, man. I done sold it. Man, then met up with Track, a good dude. Man, he saw the vision. Man,
Sure.
We clicked up, we talked. First of all, and this is why business is important, what made us even make this podcast. I started off just getting studio time for the man. I had a little song that I wanted to do, and the man was professional the whole time. I came in, I paid for my thing, it was super cool, everything was professional, and even when I overpaid for a service that I didn't even get, he called me back about my overpayment. That's what let me know, before I even knew you, how it really was, because he wasn't trying to, even though I wasn't messed up about the overpayment, he was. Him being his business, he reached out to say, man, hey, bro, you overpaid for this, and we want to know what you want to do with it. That is solid within itself. Because most people ain't gonna do that. So that let you know about this man above even. So of course, when I let him know what I was doing, we got to talking to this businessman, and he said he wanted to do it. I couldn't help but say yeah, because he already showed great ethics off top. See, and that's why this podcast will be popping, because stuff like this is what the people need to know on some real things, man. So our topic, we talking about.
So hold on, before you go into the topics, tell them about the name of the podcast.
Okay.
Right. Okay. We introduced us. Tell them about the name of the podcast.
You're right. You're right.
What are we here for?
You know, that's why you need a co-host. You know what I'm saying? You keep me on point.
Sure.
Man, it's Mind Your Business, man. The Mind Your Business show.
Mind your business.
Mind your business, man. We talking about why you should stay focused, keep busy, don't give up on you.
Right.
Because it's easy for us to give up on ourselves in business. Anybody that's been doing anything, I don't care if you're in the service industry, I don't care if you're in sales, I don't care whatever part of business you do, it gets rough. Right. And it's easy to say, man, you know what, I'm tired of it. It just don't seem like it's working out. But at the end of that tunnel, something always good pop out. Right. When you feel like you at your breaking point. So the point is to keep you sane during that breaking point. Okay. And that's what we here. We're here to support the business people, man.
Yeah, so man, just to piggyback on that, man, it's the Mind Your Business show. And when I think people say mind your business, right? You break that down, right? Mind your business. Especially they telling you to don't worry about their business, mind your own business. But if you think about it, mind your business, they basically telling you need to get on your business, right? Because you can't focus on somebody else if you ain't got your plan. You know what I mean? So the whole mind your business to me just means, man, put your mind to your business. Cut everything else out your vision, tunnel vision, baby.
Yeah. Hey, I feel you, Track.
Mind your business.
Hey, and that's why we say you gotta listen to what folks like Track got to say, man, because we all learn from each other. Even though we in two different industries, we still learn from each other. I still need to put my mind on my business like I need to. I need to put my tunnel vision in sometimes. We all need to do that. And if you don't got the right people around you telling you that, how you really gonna grow? And that's, man, what we really, man, you gotta have the right people around you. That's why we made this community, to bring the right people to put you, man, because a lot of us started, you didn't have nobody hand. This ain't no studio, nobody handed to you.
Exactly.
My business, my granddad and my dad didn't hand this to me. Right. Everything is built ground up. So in that, you're gonna need the right people to keep you motivated.
Got to have a team.
You know what I'm saying? And in saying that, I want to now, man, go to what we're talking about, our topic today.
Let's get into it. What we talking about?
Man, we are talking about side hustle.
Side hustle.
Versus full-time business. That's the real thing, you know what I'm saying? Side hustle versus full-time business. But we want to discuss what hustle is first. Okay. Because a lot of people, Track,
man, they don't know.
Man, hustle comes in levels.
Break it down to them.
It comes in all levels.
Break it down to them. What's hustle?
Hustle is, everybody know in the street terms, we talking about making moves. A person is movement. Like you would say, Track, he is hustle, because you see the man.
I'm a hustler, baby.
You see him,
I want you to know.
He's shooting videos. You see him, he's shooting pictures. You see him, he showing you he got folks recording, he doing his thing, he even in the movies. You catch him, you doing on your thing on the movies too.
Do it all, baby.
Moving, activity, movement.
Yeah.
That's part of the hustle.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really doing no business standing still too much. You create your opportunities. Most of us, we have to create it.
Going harder than you normally would. To me,
Your
that's
hustle.
a
Even
hustle.
when your coach tell you, when your coach say hustle up, what he mean move.
Right.
Quit.
Right. You move.
Get on the move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we mean. Now,
Yeah.
that is the form of hustle all of us respect as business people. Even the streets respect that form.
So tell them about, old folks be thinking hustler is somebody that be like scamming people, like, oh, you're a hustler, you're a bad person.
Bad
so break
form.
that down to them, like
It's a form of hustle. It's a form of hustle. But again, just like our old people, just like the streets, just like a lot of business people, we frown on scamming. We frown on people begging and that type of things because it doesn't show any hustle. It doesn't take anything for me to say, hey, Track, man, I need you to do this. Could you help me do this? I know you got your studio, but could you just help me do this? Nah, man, I got to show I want to add something to this, brother. I got to show I want to bring something. I can't just ask him because he have it like it's accessible. It's not. It wasn't accessible for him to get it. So yeah, so that's what, we talking about scamming and a lot of people, and that goes in your business. When you looking at, when we start talking about side hustle versus full-time businesses, when you treat your business like a side hustle, a lot of people that spend their money look at you as a scammer. They don't want to spend their money with you.
Yeah.
Because if you come to them and they be like, well, how long you been doing this? I just been doing it for a little while, just a little side hustle. I mostly got a full-time job. Now, ain't nothing wrong with having a full-time job to build your dream.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that. We're not here to bash that. But you do need to know that you cannot treat your dream like a side hustle.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, it's more than that. This is something you're trying to grow and trying to make. You can't just treat it like that. You just can't treat it like it's just something you don't care about. You molding this. Like you like we was talking the other day, man, it's kinda like a baby. You don't want to just say fuck that little weak ass baby and you don't care or nothing like that. You want
baby gotta grow.
You want to build it. You want to put good things in it. Because again, that baby gonna take care of you in the end. Like we want our businesses take care of us in the end.
Right.
So you gotta put real, solid foundation, thought, action in. You just can't be like, oh, I just want to make some money and I don't care. You just can't be tell your child, oh, just go out here and make some money and however you do it, you do it.
Right.
No, you want to have them a good sound foundation how they make their money.
Yeah, most of the time, man, we be our own downfall. Like a lot of times we have excuses, but a lot of times it just be us not fully focused on our business. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, if you don't push yourself to be a full business, then you're gonna forever be a side hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm glad you sitting into that. Cause man, you is a true definition of why the side hustle can be the full-time business. Yeah. Because even myself, I have to fuel a lot of my businesses with my job. We ain't coming on the podcast to fake it to nobody. I fuel some of my stuff with jobs still, because I'm not fully where I need to be. But I never look at my businesses as a side hustle. I just don't.
Right.
Even if that's what it is, it's not to me. You know what I'm saying? I've learned it off brothers like you. I was already on it, but brothers like you that I'm dealing with further makes my point clearer. When your situation, when you told me, man, you worked and worked your studio for 10 years.
Yeah, for sure.
Before your studio became where it can pay you like you want it to.
Yeah, well, I worked a job for a long time, you know what I mean, and had my business as a side hustle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
My priority was my job. I was living backwards in a way. Cause my priority was my job and my side hustle was my business. That was like my second thing, right?
Yes.
So therefore, I didn't put my all into it. You know what I mean? I didn't dedicate a lot of time into it as I should.
Yeah.
Working 40+ hours a week, it's kind of hard. I just really had to push myself and make it to the point where the business was paying for the business. Because see, had I just started a business and I wasn't working a job, I probably would have ended up ending the business, because for the first year of our business, we wasn't making money, right?
Yes.
We didn't make money, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing, is it's okay to have a job, but you always got to have a goal and a mindset like, yo, I might be here physically today,
Yeah.
but mentally, like my mind is on my business, thinking about 10 years down the road when I can just work for myself.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
Yeah, check us talk about that, man. Like, cause 10 years dedication, most people ain't finna dedicate their life in 10 years to nothing.
Right.
Most people never even thought about it, let alone do it for real.
Right.
So, man, you dedicated 10 years. So, when did it actually transition, brother? When did you say, man, the side hustle is not a side hustle anymore? When did you when did you go ahead, the light came on, like, you know what?
Well, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can do both worlds, you know what I'm saying? I can do both worlds, but then I had to think about it. Okay, I'm giving them 40 hours a week. That 40 hours a week I'm giving them could be the difference between me maintaining where I am or going to that next level where I really got a serious future built around what I can do versus what a company can do for me.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, I work for companies where I've seen companies have an employee for 28 years and then get rid of them over nothing. And then they got other people still working there that's been working there for 2 months. And I asked myself, like, man, how did they get rid of a guy with 28 years experience versus a guy with 2 months experience? And I said, you know what, I gotta focus more on my business, minding my business.
Yeah.
Because these folks, one day they gonna out me and I'm gonna be out here looking crazy, right?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, that's pretty much was the mindset. And then time, you know, a lot of people don't manage their time.
Yeah.
So I thought about all the little time I was spending watching Netflix, the time I was spending on social media. And I said, look, I ain't got no time because I spent 2 hours watching Netflix. I spent 2 hours on Facebook. I spent an hour on YouTube.
Well, you know, hey,
I ain't got no time.
but let's talk about that too. Let's talk about that too, because you know, now you monetize. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you didn't learn how to even make your time that you was missing off some money. So, man, let's talk about all that. You dig what I'm saying? Like you even how you measure your time, you start to make things more, and because you a family man, this is your lifestyle.
Right.
So obviously your wife supports you, and I also know you gotta keep businesses for your children.
Yeah.
So brother, it's all the way in for you. It's all the way up. So I'm like, yeah, man. So I'm like, to have that type of confidence, to have that in your children, to have that.
We didn't have that growing up, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have parents had businesses. My parents worked for people.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the beauty, is I was never showed this, but I learned it. And once I learned it, I realized, like, man, I gotta get this to my kids. I want them to see this at an early age so they'll grow up knowing this. Like, man, daddy supported us doing what he loved to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can do it too. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to always think about, see, that goes back to like basic education we get. We're programmed to work for other people.
It's true.
Right? They don't teach us to be entrepreneurs. They teach us to be workers for other people because that's what keep the world working, right? If we don't got workers, the world will stop. If everybody bosses, who gonna be the workers? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's almost like they program us to be workers our whole life without really having that vision to put ourselves through the door on, you know,
how to go,
financial stability. You know what I mean? Because you working for somebody else, you always working for somebody else. You don't have time for self, you don't have time for your family, and then you don't have extra money.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
But man, how important is it, man? Cause like, since you married and your whole life's getting around there, like, man, what if you? Cause I know a lot of dudes, they wives probably don't support they businesses and their dreams. You dig? How hard would have been if they had been in your case? Do you think it would have made it extremely harder, or do you think y'all dealt with that and you just showed, and you kept pushing? How did it work for you?
You know, you gotta have people around you that support and believe in you, or support you even when they have their doubts. You know, that's what type of wife I have. No matter what I do, she gonna support me. Tomorrow I could be like, babe, I'm closing the studio down. I'm finna go to making blankets. She gonna be like, are you sure you wanna do that? Okay, well, I'm gonna support you. Let me know. I got some needle and thread in the back. You feel what I'm saying?
Like that type of route.
Yeah, she whatever it is, she's down for me. And whenever she see me falling off or I need something, she right there to pick me up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's the biggest thing.
See, this is big game. Like, no, somebody
look, and not to cut you off, but on the other token of that, if she would have been the type to like not be supportive and not have my back and be like, oh, I'm tired of you always at the studio, blase,
yeah,
then that probably wouldn't have made us not work and be compatible. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that she's always had my back no matter what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even at the time when I quit my job, she wasn't sure about it. She was like, you sure you want to quit your job and focus on the studio full time?
Yeah.
Right? And I had to explain to her, I like, yeah, I do, because, you know, I'm only working 4 hours a day. Just imagine if I could work 12 hours a day. Right? Because I'm working 8 hours over here. So that's limiting me. So I'm not fully focused on my business. By the time I get out from this job, man, I'm gonna give you my 50%. I ain't giving you 100%. I'm tired. You see what I'm saying? So now I can give everybody 100% and fully engage and get these folks that work. You know what I mean? And that's the difference in it. You know what I mean? When you come over here, you getting somebody that's fully focused on this because I feed my family for it.
Yeah.
So you gonna automatically know, yeah, this ain't no side time hustle for him.
He ain't playing.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying, Track. And that's what I'm saying, man. This is what people need. You dig what I'm saying? Right. Because everybody ain't gonna get, because again, a person could look at you and say, man, all right, I want to start my studio. I want to do this. Like you said, I want to feed my family. Like how Track did it. But when you talk about the man had a wife behind him, he had a plan. He put 10 years in it. Yeah. He didn't make money his first year. All that got to be included. You just can't come up and say, I want to jump to success. You dig what I'm saying? Right. And man, I appreciate your story, because man, I'm gonna go ahead and brief mine right quick, because how I got into it, you know what I'm saying? First of all, man, I, like most cats in the streets, I did mine out of straight desperation, Track. I was out here risking my, like most cats, risking their life, playing out here for a little change, trying to make it. But I always kept a job, because my dad told me, man, you out here in the streets and you doing something, I always keep you a job. That way, then you got a record for the people can say, well, he make money other places. When you court, because the court's gonna do that. Right. And when I started catching my charges, I noticed that they did that. So when I saw that, I was like, man, shit, I don't want to do that, because again, you see everybody starts to go down the same way. I'm paying court costs, I'm paying lawyers. You're wasting your time. Right. So I was hustling one day, man, have a job. I grew up with 17 trees in my backyard. 17 trees. I never had a riding lawnmower. My daddy was riding lawnmowers. He wasn't finna buy it. It was too expensive.
You got feet, what you need a riding lawnmower?
For what? When we can go buy a lawnmower.
Shout out to Pops.
We can go buy a lawnmower for $80 and you can walk it.
Right.
And you talking about, and then we talking about back in the 80s?
Back in the day, we get a lawnmower about $20.
And you, and I wanted to buy a riding junk that already cost about $800-900 in the early 90s. Nah, you tripping.
Well, is you crazy?
You tripping. So now, man, I learned how to do that. Learn how to move limbs, saw down limbs when just falling, because it's 17 trees, limbs gonna fall, somebody gonna fall. Okay. So you learn how to deal with that.
Keep them off the house and all that.
Learned how to do that. You learned how to deal with, like, how to move them, how to cut them down where the city can still pick them up, because if they too long, so they ain't gonna pick them up.
So you know how to get one of them big long things where they cut them jumps to be up high?
Yeah, pole saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
You doing that and everything?
Yeah, I know how to work pole saw.
Okay.
Yeah, man, like pole saws, but even that, like I wasn't, because I was young, I wasn't working the pole saw. My dad, they'll pay somebody to do that part, but all the limbs that fall, we handle.
Gotcha.
Because, that's extra money making them haul it off.
Yeah.
So now, we gonna go and saw the junks where they small enough for the city to pick them up. Because the city don't pick them up if they a certain length.
I got you.
A lot of folks don't know that. That's why when they be laying their stuff, man, why the city ain't pick them up? It's too long.
You're right, yeah.
It's too long.
Yeah.
So, like you said, little stuff that you don't even think you learning growing up taught me that. Flower beds, my mama like flower beds. She always liked pretty flowers and stuff like that. So my daddy made us get out there, clean out flower beds, do stuff like that. He wasn't finna pay nobody. It was lawn services back then, but he wasn't finna pay nobody.
One thing, I did not have a flower bed growing up.
I had all that flower bed. Like you said, I know how to keep the fence off the line. But anyway, coming into it, I got into all that. and I was broke, flat broke, grown man, trying to go and find a job.
Wow.
Living with my dad, didn't even have money to go ride a bus or nothing, bro. Didn't feel like I was, had to move back in with my dad. Couldn't, didn't want to go out here and hustle. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was like, man, I already know what's going on. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I go out here, start knocking on doors. I got a rake from my daddy John. I had some bags. Start knocking on doors, man. Knocking on doors, doing yards, raking yards. It was cold outside. So, you know, people don't want to go out there and mess with them leaves.
Right.
So that's how I got my money. I was like, I know.
Okay.
I'm out here walking in the cold. I don't want to be out here. So I know nobody else want to be out here.
Right.
So I was just that grimy. I'm knocking on doors. Folks looking. I'm like, hey, man, $65, man. I do your whole front. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this is East Memphis, so folks' front yards is long. And I'm getting got, but I don't even care because I'm so hurting. I need
You
it.
just was glad to be making some money.
I just can't have you say no.
Yeah.
I can't have you say no. Cause you're like, damn, $65 to do that. Bag them too. I supply the bags. You don't got to supply nothing. Mo, looking. All right, you got me.
Yeah.
Did that, man, about 5 times. They think, you know, you up. You up. You tired.
Yeah.
But you up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
Something out of nothing.
out of nothing, man. You just walking around believing in yourself. Believing in yourself. Cause again, it could have went, nobody answered no doors that day.
Yeah.
It could have easily went that way. And I didn't win out days that it didn't happen.
That's what it's about, man. I tell people all the time, bro, you can do anything. It's all about you just wanting to get out here and do something. Like, you can put your mind to anything. You know what I mean? Like you said, like I used to cut yards growing up. I used to do anything to make money growing up.
And this ain't nothing.
Not anything, but
And
you
this
know
ain't
what
no,
I mean?
and this ain't nothing. A lot of folks will think, bro, I didn't never grow up saying I want to be a landscaper. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't grow up just like
Yeah.
you probably didn't grow up saying I wanted to have a studio.
Right.
You probably want to be in a studio. You probably like to be but he probably didn't say, hey.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You end up, man, we morph into these things. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just happen to know so much and I did so much y'all work. I'm comfortable in it. Cause like you said, I had a daddy that said, no, you gonna get that
You
done.
was good at it. You know what I mean?
I became good at it by force.
Right.
By years of doing it, you
Right.
you
Get
can't
that experience.
experience just like you. You was like, man, if years experience, you dope.
Right.
You dope at everything you do because you've been messing with it after
Right.
all these years. You did
One thing about me, what made me start doing all of that I do was, you know, I started out an artist and a producer. You know what I mean? So I was going to other people for these
Services.
services that I provide now. But I was going to them and I wasn't getting treated right, or I wasn't getting the correct services that I was provided, or it was just poor customer service all around.
Yeah.
So I started having the mentality of like, you know what, you don't appreciate this shit, I'm gonna take your hustle. Right? So here it is, I'm a man with 6, 7 different hustles, you know what I mean? Like I do all this, except, you know, I don't do yard work though, you know what I'm saying? I holler at my guy, Jay,
You know
you know what I'm saying? He gonna get me in the game, baby.
We get it
You know?
popping. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Right.
and another thing, and this is important, man, networking and using the resources that's around you.
Right,
You gotta do these things.
right.
Cause man, if I had to just overlook track, we probably wouldn't be out here making these, giving y'all this game, doing this and growing. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
And he wouldn't be offering, cause he got a lot more to offer than just a studio, obviously, as you can see.
Right.
So,
Right.
and I got more to offer than just making your flower bed look nice. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta network with the people around us. Don't just look at them as just, yeah, man, that person for a reason. If you like that person or you like their business or you like how they do their things, it's a reason.
Right.
Reach out into them, man, and network with these people.
Yeah, just, you know, just be real and build genuine relationships with people, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's me, that's what I do. I don't fabricate anything. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't, you know what I mean? I just pretty much just be myself and just give myself to people, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, not everybody are going, you know what I'm saying, different personalities gonna clash. So it just depends on
Yeah, and clashing part of it.
if we work, we work. If we don't, we don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and clashing
Like-
part of it too, man.
End of the day, you just gotta be positive and you gotta
Yeah,
maintain that positive, professional
yeah,
point of view.
yeah.
You know what
Cause
I mean?
we even clashed. You know, when
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
beginning
yeah,
we
yeah.
clashed, but we was respectful. That's the difference.
Right.
People clash all the time.
And I don't think we clashed. What we did was we just communicated. We let each other know how the fuck we felt. And I think that's important in anything you do is communicate.
Yeah.
Because a lot of time people don't communicate and feel some type of way deep down inside. And then when it come out, it's at a point where, okay, we can't get this back. We can't pull this back.
It's so ugly,
you know
how you say it.
So
too.
like, man, that was what's dope about us. We was able to communicate, hash out our little issues, and man, get to work, right?
Got straight to work.
Rather than, you know what I'm saying, feeling some type of way and having bad energy, you know what I mean? Because end of the day, that's one thing that I'm about is energy, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. Like, everything works off energy. You know what I'm saying? If I have a bad day at the studio, I'm going to go home. I'm going to transfer that energy to my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I try to only be around people with positive energy. You know what I mean? Because I don't want no negative vibes rubbing off on me, taking nothing home to my family. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
But man,
yo,
I appreciate you, bro.
Hey, this the first
Jay
one.
Gotti, man, what's the name of your business? I don't know if they caught it.
Oh, okay. This is Clean Haven Lawn Care.
Clean Haven Lawn.
Yeah, man. We do all type of lawn work. I mostly specialize in flower beds, but man, you know, we do tree cutting, lawn care. Even if I'm not the one doing it, I will send you to other businesses that I know good and gonna take care of you. So we is really doing everything. We're promoting all lawn care, and you'll see us, man. I'm working on the apps and all type of things. They gonna see us real soon.
Dope. That's dope, bro. That's dope. Hey, man, I can't wait to see your services too, man.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you. And
I seen the pictures, man, but I'm ready to see it up close and personal.
And
man,
I got you. You know I got you. And that's the whole thing. My guy, y'all be on the lookout, because my guy gonna be videos. We gonna be doing the little TikToks. We gonna be all that. I might even start the little Clean Haven Landscaping YouTube. We may just go on, pop that out, since I got, you know what I'm saying, fans that be looking at my Facebook.
For sure.
I'm thinking about just going doing the whole thing, bro.
For sure.
For real, why not? You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, man. So man, let's recap what we talked about, man. So yeah, so hustle. So, you know, like, if you got a hustle, man, ain't nothing wrong. Get you a job, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do your part-time thing, but don't think part-time, right?
Yes.
It might be physically a part-time thing, but mentally, you push yourself to be full-time, you know what I mean? Like, it don't mean you might not start out there, but you grow. You set your goals, promote, and grow.
Yeah.
And make sure you do good business and treat people right. Because that's what's gonna help you grow.
That's gonna make you grow more than anything.
Yeah.
Doing that is what's gonna make you precise. That's what's gonna make other business people and other people vouch for you. And that's what we all need in business. People vouching for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what make I track or say, okay, what make me or say, okay. Because without your business and people vouching or people knowing good things about you, it ain't nothing. The worst thing you can have is motherfucker say, man, he don't pay right.
Right.
Or, man, that person to say something and do something else. You don't need that following your business. Even if that's your personal practice, cut that off when it comes to your business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real. And man, I believe in that. And man, also,
mind your business.
Mind your business, man. Mind your business for real. Hey, I like
mind your business.
Mind your business for real, man. And also, man, stay focused on you, bro. Don't give up on you. It's real easy to quit on you, bro.
Mind your business.
It's so easy to quit on you, bro.